lights, camera, video, audio, storage, action.
Welcome to Gitex Day 2, and we're talking to NTT Data, and we'll talk about their products and solutions and also their participation at the event. Thank you for speaking to us.
Thank you very much, Chris, for the invitation.
Thank you. We'd like to start with a brief about NTT now, which is being showcased at the event.
Yeah. So we wanted to showcase NTT Tina, which is a generative AI based digital human, right? And it's a good illustration of how we can use generative AI practically, very quickly, and in a relatively affordable way for a very specific task. That's why we actually chose that. And also, this is our first presence in Gitex as NTT Data brand. Once the whole NTT data companies came together starting from April 1st. So we also wanted to be able to showcase the full stack portfolio we have, and the Gen AI is one of those cases which brings kind of a lot of different parts of the portfolio together.
Okay. So apart from NTT now, which are the other hero solutions at the event?
Yeah. So we are showcasing our managed services. Our managed services offerings also use AI at the back end. So we use AI-based security management and also AI-based network management. We built our own platform called Spectra,
okay.
and actually we're showcasing that as well.
Okay.
But at the same time, we're also showcasing some of our application services, and also, okay. As I mentioned, the full stack we have from data center, cloud, and network services as well.
Okay. And how does your company address ethical considerations when using generative AI in customer interactions?
So we built a global unit specifically for generative AI, and that unit is also have a significant consulting focus. And one of the focus within the consulting is actually responsible AI, right? So we are able to help customers in terms of how to build more I would say, as you mentioned, ethical, or we say responsible AI modules, so that they could be put into production with a minimum risk.
Okay. And when it comes to Gen AI, one of the things that is a challenge right now is security around how it is used. So do you have any type of framework that guides that?
Yeah. I mean, as I mentioned, our security portfolio encompasses from strategy all the way to implementation, right? And within that, we're able to cover pretty much the whole spectrum. And as you know, security is one of those areas which is very diverse and in some ways also a bit fragmented. And I think we're one of the few global companies who is able to address each piece of it. Again, starting from the strategy all the way down to implementation, and implementation at network security level, information security level, application security level, cloud security level, and all levels that we could go. And actually even recently started in the AI security as well, in terms of helping customers implement more secure AI models.
Okay. And today is the day 2 of the event. What sort of conversations have you had with visitors to your booth? What sort of challenges are they facing, and how can you help them overcome those?
Sure. I think there's definitely a lot of interest about how to put Gen AI into actual use.
Okay.
In front of their users. There's a lot of course, hype and discussions about the capabilities, but to do it in a way that you can have a return on investment, I think that's one of the big discussions we do. A lot of discussions about use cases, which they could be applicable. We also see a lot of discussions about IT/OT convergence. That's definitely one thing, and we also see a lot of discussions around, application and also infrastructure modernization. There's still a significant portion of the region is still running on what we saw legacy IT infrastructure and legacy application stacks, and there's a lot of discussion about the best ways to modernize them.
Okay. Thank you for speaking to us. Nice having you with us today, and
thank you.
Have a great Gitex ahead.
Thank you. I appreciate the invite.
Thanks a lot.